On today's adventure, we have an abandoned mine. Obviously, we're pretty far north today. There's a lot of snow. This will be pretty cool to check out. We got buildings down there, lots of conveyors. I'm looking forward to see what's inside. Standing up above the mine now, water's running in right over there. Got an old steam shovel, not steam shovel, cable shovel. And all the equipment still around. This mine hole is absolutely massive. It goes all the way up there into the mountain. Pretty neat stuff. Right here, right next to that cable shovel I just showed you, got a power transformer. None of the lines still connected. Old warning labels from the US EPA office. It's a shame somebody's broken the windows out of this. Throwing trash in here. But all the main power switches are still in good shape. So I've made my way down to the cable shovel. It's a very old Marion model. It's clearly been sitting here through a lot of rainstorms and stuff. It's been all washed in around with rock. I imagine at some point it just stopped working. That was loud. Big electric motor. Hard to see. Forgot my lights today. The old foot controls, 2 hand levers. The company was nice enough to give this operator a fan. It's amazing how well some of this stuff is still intact after all these years. You get your main power switch with your start and stop. The load center. Looking outside of the shovel, you can see the big conveyor assemblies, the main building over there, and a couple of shops. Going inside one of the conveyor buildings, the amount of tailings that have fallen off the conveyor at some point, pretty impressive. Some huge old machinery here, and this floor is so sandy. You see it before, this was filled in by some rainwater or something. Used to be able to go down in there. Go upstairs in just a minute. Biggest rubber belts around right there. Hard to see, but this is giant counterweight of some sort, or crusher. It's amazing the shape this place is in. Hasn't been abandoned too long, maybe 20 years, and doesn't look like many people have been back in that time. Use those big hooks for getting the big rocks out that wouldn't crush, I'd suppose. Got the whole operator cabinet up here. Would have had your switches. You got a phone called Big Boss Man. Pretty neat. So we've gone up another level. This level is much the same as the last. The same conveyors. Shakers for material. Like I said previously, the scale of this place is just massive. Here we got a metalworking room. The big metal brakes. Still fully supplied, like somebody's gonna come back and work on it today. Obviously, it's been too long for that to be feasible, but impressive nonetheless. What do we got in here? Another workshop for making window, or these must be a shaker. Great, got somebody's welding mask up there. Out onto the roof, although I don't trust that roof very much, so I think I will stay where I am. Love to know how to get into the part of the building that's over there. More breakers and shakers. A little better view of the other outbuildings. There's a hole, there's a hole. I don't think that gap's OSHA approved. Another workroom of some sort. And the old elevator shaft goes all the way up. And it goes all the way down. It's a huge industrial elevator. Go take a look at this workshop, see if there's anything of great interest. Ooh, it's not a workshop. There's another stairwell. Everybody in a lot of these videos likes to ask why I don't talk a little louder. When you're here all by yourself, it sounds pretty crazy to talk at full volume. I'm trying to be more aware of it, but don't always do it just because how quiet these places tend to be. Curious about broken glass here because there's no way anybody's throwing rocks this high. We're probably 60 feet off the ground, maybe a little more, pretty high up. So I don't think anybody's throwing anything quite this high, especially not that's actually going to break a window. So moving on up. This floor is a little bit different. We have all sorts of equipment on this one. Pipes are just amazing. Don't hit the ceramic pipes with a hammer. All sorts of bird shit in here. This place is just incredible. Gonna put you guys down for a second and take some still photos. Pick right back up in a second. This floor is incredible with the colored pipes and the rust on a lot of metal. Just beautiful in functionality. pipes and pieces. I have no idea what these things are or how they work. You go up on top of them, there's catwalks up there. Looking down at the previous floor we were on. For someone who's afraid of heights, we're pretty far up there. There's bigger piles of bird crap than you would believe up here. There's the old roof access. Got a set of stairs, but with how much these doves have been pooping on that wood floor, I think I will probably skip the wood floor experience and go back down the way I came up. So that's all the way to the top of the big building. I think I'm gonna make a second video about the mining equipment and anything I see or find in the old shops. Thanks for watching, and we will see you again next week.